anything negative, Andy? You've been wanting to get your anger out, I think, messaging with the last 20, 30 minutes to go in that game, and rightfully so, an absolute shit show, to put it lightly. Newcastle there, 3-0 away to Brighton. Gives you full-time thoughts on that one?
I'm going to put my glass down. I don't want to talk about the match. I want to talk about Bruce going, and I want to talk about mechanisms to make him go, and I want to talk about the journalists not being cowards to get him to go. It's probably too late, but that bloke has got to go. At the end of the day, that game, I'm going to be a hypocrite. I'm going to talk about the game now. That was the most time. Me beard looks ginger with this light. I want to apologise, but if I offend gingers, then I'll apologise for that as well. But let's not be woke here. Let's not play Monopoly and give women a £500 head start, right? Let's fucking talk about Bruce, right? That bloke is an incompetent, absolute fucking useless cunt, right? And he's got to go. And I'll tell you what, if this isn't a wake-up call, if the wake-up call wasn't against Brentford, if the wake-up call wasn't against Sheffield United, the wake-up call has got to be fucking tonight. And I'll tell you what, if there's kids watching this, fuck off to bed, because it's not for you, because that fucking I've got a fucking fat head, and I hide it more because of this beard, right? I'm a bulbous-headed cunt with no personality at all. I'm a fucking bastard. But that fucking cabbage-headed cunt, right? Honestly, people would not even notice my head over his, right? Allardyce's head over his, you wouldn't fucking notice, right? He's got a fucking gang. He knows he's useless. If he wants to do the best for the club, I want to do the best for Newcastle United. Fuck off, you fat fucking cunt, right? Honestly, right? Let fans in against Sheffield United. I don't care. Let the cunt stay. I wanted the result to be 5-0 than it, because it would have had more chance of that fucking useless prick being look at the Carroll, Gale, et al. Stay on the fucking bench tonight, right? They Brighton have won one game at home this season, right? The bookies made them 8-13 favourites. We're 11-2, right? And we're 1 point difference. Why? Why would the bookies, right, when a team is 1 point ahead in the league, right, make a team in a neutral ground without fans 11-2 versus to 13 away odds on? It doesn't make sense, because the bookies know that shit. They know that fat-headed cabbage prick, right, isn't fit for purpose. He's not fucking fit for purpose, and he's gonna. We've known since December that cunt is dragging Newcastle down. Relegation's inevitable, right? Why isn't anything being done about it? Seriously, what? Like, if Ashley's no fool, right? Why is he? I'm sorry, other people that you interview tonight will probably let you talk, but I'm just so full of fucking shit and hell tonight that I don't understand it. If Ashley wants to, if he's such a good businessman, right, and he wants to preserve his money, why is he letting that cunt manage his team and take her down? Because we know for a fact that team isn't coming up next season. Everybody knows that, right? Because St. Maximum and Wilson and, who gives a fuck if the others stay? They're not going to get out of the championship. The championship's a competitive league now. And when you've got no sort of attacking threat, there's no chance of that getting out of the championship next season. And you can have as much parachute payments as you want. Newcastle are going to be stuck in purgatory and hell for the next few years. They basically need to somehow stay up this season, nostrils above water, and hope there's a takeover. If not, then, COVID can disappear, but why go back next season? Because you might as well have COVID there. The best thing for Newcastle United supporters this year is that COVID's been there, and I love COVID. I honestly do. I think if it wasn't for COVID, I'd have to watch that shit. I would have had to been there this season. And you know what? I'm really grateful for that horrible virus in a lot of ways, for personal selfish point of view, because I haven't had to watch that shit. I haven't had to gouge my eyes out, and I've been able to it's a Saturday of the day. I haven't been able to put Emmerdale or Coronation Street on instead. I'll watch it again. You know what? If it's fantastic, because I can watch Emmerdale and Coronation Street, and I can put +1 on, and I can watch it again. I don't have to watch that I had to watch tonight, because that is unacceptable. I don't think I've watched a worse game. Given the context of the game of the night, given that was a 6-pointer, right? A 6-pointer is laughable as well, if I'm honest, right? That was the worst game of football I think I've ever seen tonight. I honestly don't think I've seen a worse game of football, because given the 6-pointer, given the significance of the game, we played that game as if it was against a very, very good top 4 team, probably even against Man City. You know, I think that could have been Man City. The way we approached the game tonight, that was against Man City, and it wasn't. It was against Brighton. Brighton, who've won 1 game in 14 games this season, who've got a terrible home game in the Amex, especially without fans there. And that was a team that should have been under pressure, given that they've won 1 in 14 games at home, and it wasn't. It was the easiest game they've ever played, and that is down to Bruce.
Yep, couldn't agree more, mate. Well, that'll do me. That was the easiest interview of my life. I've let you have your little rant. There we go. That'll do.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I didn't swear, because if the interview had been 20 minutes before, you would have censored it, and I wouldn't have been able to do it. I mean, I was raging at that game. Honestly, I am so angry now that Bruce doesn't go. He's got to go. He's absolutely got to go, and fans have got to abuse him to the extent he's got to go. He can't stay, and it might be too little, too late. But that cunt can't be in the dugout for the next game. He can't be. And I'll tell you what, if he is, I'll tell you what, I fear for him. Like, I fear for your safety, Bruce, in the Sheffield United game. If you're still there, mate, do a runner. I honestly think you should do a runner. But I'll go. Honestly, I'm gonna go and have a drink. Okay? All
right. Enjoy the rest of the night, Andy. Try and forget the game.
Easiest interview you ever have, and my beard isn't ginger, folks. It's strawberry blonde.
Okay. Good night, Andy. Cheers, mate.